Good morning, everybody. I thought I would do a different video today to show you how to balance your work life and also do a little yoga when you start feeling your body tense up. So today what we're going to look at is we're going to look at seated pigeon. And what seated pigeon pose is a pose that really works your hip flexors. And when we have really tight hip flexors, we tend to have a little bit of a tighter lower back. And it's very common for many of us who sit in chairs or are sitting all day while we work. Also, if you have really tight hamstrings, it also does that too. So seated pigeon from a physical standpoint will release that pain and the tightness in your hips and your low back. From an energetic standpoint or a spiritual standpoint, we tend to hold a lot of our emotions and tensions in our body because that's all energy. And a lot of us, especially women, we like to hold those energies in our shoulders and in our hips. So by releasing some of the tension in that area, you're releasing that energy and that tension and allowing it to flow through your body. So I know it's hard when we're always working and we're trying to do so much in our lives because we have to keep going all the time and we have to provide for our families or ourselves and all that. And so bringing in yoga during the day when you start feeling that tension or you start feeling those emotions start rising, or you feel overwhelmed or anxious or depressed or just not having a great day. Doing some of the physical aspects of yoga, especially yin, can help. And this is just one that you could do just sitting at your desk, not even knowing you're releasing it. And you're going to be able to hold it for a long time because it feels good. So you're actually getting into that deep stretch and release of the energies and the emotions and those tight muscles. And we're getting into that joint muscle. So pigeon pose, when you're sitting at your desk or in a chair or even at the table, I just wanted to show that you can do it anywhere. This is my space. What you do is you sit on the edge of your seat. You take either leg, whatever one you want to start with. I'm going to start with my left. I take it and I cross my ankle over my thigh and I just sit here. And this is pigeon. And you might feel it's like crossing your legs as a gentleman. So just think of it like that, going into that situation. So you're going to feel it. And some days it's tight for me. Today, my left side is really tight. That's okay. Obviously, I need to work on it. And then I just sit here and then you can just come forward and you're gonna feel a little bit of a stretch in that hip. Remember, when we're doing yin, we're holding these postures for a longer period of time. So you want about a 4 out of 5 stretch. You want no pain. And the stretch you want is not that super intense feeling or tension and stretch. It's more of the gentle one, because as soon as that edge or that stretch or sensation is gone, you can take another breath and go a little further. And with time, you'll start playing with that and keep going. But when you first start off and you feel that tension or you feel that you just need to get something out of your hips and you want to do a little bit of that release under your desk here like that, go into seated pigeon. And then you can just sit here and just hold it. And then when you're done, you release, and then you move to the next side. And as you can see, right here, this side is a lot looser than my other. So the stretch right here, I'm not moving that much further forward. So I'm gonna show you on this side. As I'm sitting here, you can come all the way here. So that stretch for me is about I would say a good 6, which feels yummy, but it's not what I wanna go for today. So I'm gonna come back a little bit, and I'm gonna just sit here and allow the compression and stretch in my fascia tissue to release all of that. And then when you're done both sides, feel the difference. Take note, write it down, take a mental note, do a voice recorder, and make note of how you felt before you went into the poses, how you felt during the switching. So feel those hips, and then at the end. And continue to do that, and you're going to start feeling and noticing, so you have that tangible note showing the improvements that you are with your body in the sense of releasing any of those emotions or tensions in them. Energetically, you'll have mental clarity and your body's going to feel wonderful. So that's your body, mind, and spirit connection for this week, and I hope you enjoyed it. I took a little bit of a different stance and wanted to show you my life also, not just in my Zen area, but how I incorporate yoga in my lifestyle when I'm working, and how I incorporate it every day. Yoga is a part of you. It's not just an hour session. You can incorporate yoga styles and yoga mechanisms into your daily life to allow you to be present and to allow you to connect to your body, mind, and spirit, even when you're having one of those crazy days at work, which in healthcare, it happens a lot. So with that being said, I hope this helps everyone, and try it out. You can try it anywhere. You can even do it in a restaurant or at your work. So until next week, I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and remember, love yourself, you are enough, and take the time to heal. Namaste.